Testy, testy, my cat is pesty. Hello, most awesome Sims 2 fans and live stream peoples. How are you all this evening? We have Spotty Games on tonight. She's kind of my helper moderator. And tonight we're headed into Strangetown. Let's talk about Strangetown. In my Strangetown, the story goes years ago, the government promised Strangetown prosperity. They built a lab, expanded the military base. They said money and jobs were coming, but the money never came and the town dried up. The families grew old and now their kids have inherited a mess. Tonight, we're playing the next generation of Strangetown, trying to survive in a desert town that still might be part of a government experiment or cover up, whichever you might think is going on. So anyway, Spotty Games is going to throw a link in the description. I just released a video today of a build of two of our, somewhere over here, here they are. This family, they are living in some rental homes, so you can see these rentals. You'll be able to download them on my Patreon page. Thank you, Spotty. So that is in the comments down below, and you're going to get to, sorry, not in the comments down below. I'm so used to doing the voiceover for that. So in the chat, you'll be able to jump right over there if you want to see that. But tonight, I had all kinds of fun. So I'm thinking we're going to start with Pascal Curious. Now we may have to change some things up. We're going to maybe do two families. So one of the feedback that I gave is I was doing speed rounds and I was told to play a little slower, please. So one of the things I was told was that I needed to do that. And so let's talk about our town just briefly, because sometimes people jump on and they need a few extra minutes. So as you do the flyover here, you can see we have our people like the grunts. So General Buzz, he's become an old man, and Buck, this would have been the little boy, is now aged up. And then if you come down over here, we have, what's his name, Tank? Just make sure if I've got it. Yeah, Tank Grunt. He has gotten together with Lola Singles, and they had a baby named Vasquez, and they adopted two children. So what happened was we had a group of military-based people that just disappeared. So believe it or not, not only do we have that go on, but I actually had at one point here, and I've been having some glitching, I had an entire extra base. So this is the lab surrounded by the military base over there. And then right here, I have some military lodgings. And then right here, I had military lodgings, but also some of our scientists live there. And a group of them vanished. And some of them are dead, and they're living over here on 13 Dead End Lane. This used to be the place where Spectre lived, but they couldn't sell it, so now it's become the town hall. I don't know why they couldn't sell it. So that's what's over here. So anyway, so Grunt is here, and he's living there. He was going to break up with Lola here, but that was last week's stream, and my stream had a pang of the guilt. He was such a good dad. They refused to let me have him break up. So he's still living there with her. Then here is the other Grunt, Son Rip Grunt, and he's living with another alien. He's living with close singles. Believe it or not, these are all technically related to Curious, and they're all Polynesian Technician 9, who is now dead from old age. And so he's living with her, and they own our one and only gas station. This is the Nowhere Gas. Oh my gosh, look, we got aliens all over here. Did you just see that? So we have a owned community lot. That's the Gas and Go. So they own that. Then right over here, This is Ophelia. She is now Smith. Remember the Smith son, Johnny Smith from our alien family. He's all grown up and they have gotten married. They have not adopted any of the kids. So the story with the children is their army base ended up with all the people missing. There was a bunch of children, and the army and the town is asking as many people as possible to adopt these children. So I think there's still a couple of children. At this point, I don't remember how many there was. I think 6 or 7 kids to be adopted. So there's still some more kids out there. Then in this little shack is Nervous Subject. He has worked for everybody who owns a business in town and just couldn't do it. This is Newt Curious. She was the twin daughter of Pascal Curious, and he originally got her to do some experiments on, you know, all that trauma created a madman. I think he was going to be the new Dexter. But anyway, he's kind of fallen for her and she's fallen for him. And when his mother died, his mother was old lady Spectre. He got a little bit of an inheritance and he purchased the old bovine farm, which was a stand that sold trinkets, but he's done other things. He's a little bit of a mad kind of person. Over here, I'm trying to think who else. Oh, here. So this was the other twin right here. And this is Ripley Curious. She has adopted one of the older children that from the missing soldiers. And this is somebody who I was thinking we were going to play today. I had her open the Nowhere Hair Salon. And so that's where she's going over there. I was trying to think if there was anything else. Spectre's daughter owns the bar and restaurant over here. We do have an old hotel, which is run down. So everything here is run down because the government promised money. There's no money. And so this is what we've got left. So all the kids are here. They're all grown up. I redid the road to nowhere over here. I redid the pool. Everything is run down because the money just ran out. So I'm going to ask you guys, I gave everybody enough time to kind of hear the backstory, see what we were doing. Anybody who wants to vote right now, my thought was we were going to spend half the time with Ripley Curious running her hair salon and half the time with Nervous Subject running the bovine farm. But if you guys want to do something else, we can. Somebody else. Last week we did the grunts, so we are not doing the grunts. Tank's family here. We could do not them, they were just a placeholder family. We could do Rip. We've got who runs the gas station? So Rip, grunt, and he's living with Chloe, who's the other alien sister. So Rip Grunt runs the gas station. So we could do the gas station. There's more aliens. Look, there they go. And the army is saying one of the things that happened was people were coming. They were vacationing here, and the army saying no, there's no crash site. There's no aliens. Aliens don't exist. So that kind of. So he runs the gas station, and so we could do Rip Grunt, and there's a couple of things just going on over here. Remember we had all those singles. There's a kind of halfway house over here, and there's a funky place where people are just kind of they have tents, and I don't know, they're kind of beatniks way out there. Izzy's boss says, play the families you want. I want to see it all. Okay, so we're going to start here. Then these are our newest Sims that came in here. And this was because my daughter was saying, you know, you got to play the Curious Kids. And I obviously can't play all the Curious Kids because who was the first Curious guy to have a baby? The dark-haired guy. I forget what his name was, but he had a son. Here, we'll go in real quick so that you can see. I think because they're all related, they should show up here. Pascal. Oh, okay, so this is Vitkun's kid, I think. Yes, this is Vitkun. So she's got a brother, Hudson Curious, So, so he's going to be her brother because the other pollination technician who comes down, her father, I guess, because I guess Vitkunt would be her mother. However that works, daddy. So we have not gotten Hudson into the play yet, and he just became a young adult. And so Newt is the one who lives with nervous subjects, so we'll play them later. I think you guys will want to see the bovine farm. Okay, so we've got everybody here. This little girl is Jez, and Jez is kind of a free spirit. She's a romance sim teen, and her parents have disappeared. So I want you to see, so this is a trailer park that I built. I felt we needed more trailer parks on the road to nowhere because there's just not much jobs, not much money. So here is another mobile home park here on the road to nowhere. And these guys, they live in my bigger one here. This was the one that was supposed to be for the Grunt children because she was supposed to leave Grunt, and then you guys voted me under the bus. So this was supposed to be their trailer, but that's okay. Things happen in The Sims. That's part of the fun with The Sims, and so sometimes things happen in The Sims and on live stream. So what do you guys think of my trailer? I figured they were all kind of like, 60s, 70s style. So this one's all done in orange. My daughter loves orange, so but it's kind of run down, and so we tried to save as much money as we could. Oh, better than that, I accidentally took them. I had this all decorated completely different. Oh, her computer's backwards. And then I pulled them out of here when I was killing. I mean, not when I was killing, when the people were disappearing. There's a lot of dead people here. We'll talk more about that later. I don't kill anybody. It wasn't me. So they're all talking to their neighbors, having fun here. I think she should probably run in and use the potty. She's having fun talking to everybody. I think Haggerty is the landlord. Spotty is just, it's Spotty over here is saying, I just want to see it all. I want to see all the terrible things you're doing to everybody. I think my phone go bing bing. Okay, so here we go. Bing bing. I'm like, what? Who is bing binging me while I'm on stream? It was my mummy. She sometimes forgets that I stream. All right, so we need you to come out. So she is a money bag sim, a fortune sim. Sometimes I forget what I'm talking about. So we're going to have her go to her community lot. The problem, I think we're going to leave Jez at home because there's nothing for her to do on the lot. And we're going to go to, it's called Nowhere Hair. The only salon in town for all those special hair needs. I figured my girl is going to screw up every hair in town. So she can hang out here. We are probably going to need air conditioning. My game runs, for those of you who are new to the stream, welcome. My game is always very mod heavy, whether you're watching me on stream or watching my more curated videos. I love to play with horrible mods. So we have burglar mods, I have bigger bills mods, I have temperature mods. So if we're not watching things, you can see that we were here earlier just to see how it worked. So this is our hair salon. I most run your hospital because at Mercy Saves there's no other option. Okay, Spotty Games. Spotty is my daughter, and she does live streaming. And what was that called? Quarantine Zones? Cure. What was it called? Cure. And she called her hospital Mercy Saves, but I don't think she was merciful or saved anybody. Our potty is out back here. This is a Sims 4 to 2 conversion. I think it even has a shower in it. So this is our little salon in the middle of nowhere, and you can kind of see what it looks like. Oh my gosh, I did not put my... So it's right across from the Army base. So this is the Army lodgings, and this is the science lab and the army base there. Oh, Spathi is clapping. Okay. So there we go. The only thing we need to add here, now I was very worried about how much money we have. Let's do move objects. Movie the objects on. Okay, so what I like to do is, you see, as soon as I add that, we have clouds. So that's pretty. For whatever reason, there's a thing you can add, like a whole background. That never works in my computer. So what we're going to do is we're going to let her clean up quickly. Oh, don't eat that. You can clean up. Okay, I don't know why there's no actions on that plate. Oh, she was already going to do it. Okay, and then we're going to let her open the business. So I don't usually play salons because you know how it is. You like your Sims to look beautiful, and when you're new to salons, you pretty much just give everybody a really bad haircut. Okay, I think I already set the price to be very cheap. I probably have nothing but bad. Look, I've got no stars at all. Everybody's going to be walking around looking like terror. Does anybody else play? Should we give her a free makeover? Poor thing. Oh, sales pitch. I do such a lovely job on your hair. Oh, so this girl is the wife of the person who's in my rundown rentals that I did in my video that we have the link that Spothy threw in the chat here. Go back to movie stylist. So I did some really rundown rentals. This is kind of a rags to rags story I mentioned. Okay, go be the stylist. We're going to try to make a little bit of money. The last time I was here just to see how she did, I gave everybody a free makeover. We made no money at all, and I just ruined lives. You know how it is when you get a bad haircut? So what I was saying is, I think I just said the thing and the thing and the thing. Does anybody else play a lot with businesses? I'm trying to get into them more because I think they're a lot of fun, but sometimes they're hard to run. Like I think something like the salon, very difficult. Until you get more badges, these stinking badges. That was true Beverly Hills for my younger fans. A great movie for you to watch. That you just do terrible, terrible makeovers. Oh, so because of my temperature mod, I have to keep something here in these air conditioning units, keep the temperature perfect. If I didn't have it, I could fry them all to death. Okay, if it doesn't, nope. Bad hair. Bad, oh no. Does she at least pay me? Oh no. Voila! Oh, man. It says it's... Wait a second. It's saying I'm reconnecting. Give me a minute. It's saying reconnecting successful. I don't know what's going on with this. Hello, everybody. Are we still here? Are y'all still there? My OBS had disconnected. Yes, I'm here. We'll see if I hear me. So what happens is, I'm not sure if it's my OBS or my Sims. So stay with me, guys. Sorry. So my Sims tends to crash and my OBS crashes. I'm not sure what that's all about. Ever since I got this new, great, awesome computer, I have problems. All right, let's... Oh, no. Never mind. All right, let's get rid of that. Let's give her some eyelashes and a little... And maybe that. Okay. Thank you all for hanging with me through technical difficulties. I will be back. We are streaming for 2 hours, so that means I will not go off till 10 o'clock. Hang tight with me, all. Let's hope she likes it. Did I make money? Yeah, okay, so I made $52. All right, can I... Sales pitch. Little old lady friend. Tiffany, I will make you look 20 years younger. I'm Tipsy Mommy, and I'm a little bit older, so that would work on me. All your wrinkles will be gone. Hello, sir. Please go back to being stylist extraordinaire. Go be the style person. Oh, look, she sat in my chair. That was cute. Did everybody see that? So before, it was so rudely interrupted by OBS. I'm going to have to get my OBS person to look at this. Okay, we need a moment. Yay! Okay, so what can we do for her? I told her we'd take 10 years off. Well, first of all, we're going to give her wrinkles because she's an old person. I lied. We're going to make her look older. Okay, let's see. Well, she doesn't need bags around her eyes. We'll give her a fresh look. A little bit fresh. Oh, look, there you go. Okay, and I remember my grandmother and my great-grandmother used to like to have their lips. They like their lips done. There, that's a little bright for her. Okay, we're not going to spend a ton of time on this. Here we go. What do we think? Tiffany's new do. Let's hope she liked it. Give me my money, Tiffany.
Oh, mimic sorg.
Yay. Oh, and I got a loyalty star. I got one. Wonderful. Okay, go over to her. Basic sale. Barbara. It's you, Spotty. Thank you. She said you look nice. Barbara, we'll fix that hair. It's all over. Okay, we're going to go be the stylist. Come on, Barbara. Don't be afraid. I'm getting the hang of this now. Here comes Barbara.
I
hope you can hear the Sims a little bit. You can hear them? Okay. Spotty, Spotty Games, do you know what you're playing tomorrow? Uh-oh, I'm not getting a pause. Look what we've done to Barbara. Oh my God, offer free makeover to Barbara. Please. No. Barbara ran out. Oh no, sales. Oh, he's gonna get in the chair. Oh my God. And these people run around the town looking like this. So we will see this mess all over the town. Okay, what do we think we should do with him? I don't know that he should have a little more off the top. Would he look better with a little bit of a beard? No. Give him hair. Oh my gosh, every man's dream. He could be Fabio. What do we think of that? I made him look younger. Oh, I like that one. Oh, there we go. Here you go. What's your name? Joel. Joel, the women are going to fawn all over you. What do you think? Joel has become the woo-woo of the town. All right, so we're going to close the business. Let's see how we did. Oh, we made some money. Okay, our expenses were $1, and so we made $250. I think we did good. All right, so our little salon works lovely. She's got to go. Where is she going? Oh, she's going to clean. No, we're not going to clean. We're going home. It looks okay. Okay, it's reconnecting. Yeah, hang on one sec. I'm gonna text Dom. Oh, okay. All right, everybody, I am very, very sorry. So my OBS keeps disconnecting and reconnecting. I'm not sure what my issue here is. I will have my stream guy get together with that. I am very, very sorry. This is terrible. I'm going to text him right now. I'm going to put, when you're done and have a minute, my OBS keeps disconnecting and reconnecting. I need some help. Thank you. So I have a specialist for my OBS. I mean, it looks fine, and I do apologize everybody who's hanging in here with me. All right, so I think we did really well. I think, let's see. So she's got cooking skill on top of all of this. Let's serve dinner. I don't think she's gonna serve a whole lot. She's just spent all day at the salon. Why don't you go to the bathroom? I thought she originally had wanted a job, but I guess she changed her mind. Okay, so this next, so I have like Kids Be Kids mod. So this is technically season 1, technically season 2. In season 2, they get to have time off. Hang on a second. Okay. I updated something on Twitch. Well, hopefully that works, but I think it's my OBS. So anyway, so we'll let her get like a part-time job because I don't think there's anything she can do for us at the salon unless I throw in a cash register and she could sell like little trinkets or something. That's an idea. What do you guys think of that? I don't know why we serve 3 burgers. I love these cars. They make things look realistic, but they are just like a extra object. So the people walk through them. Sometimes I throw half walls in them so they stop doing that, or fences. Some building tips and tricks. She's, I guess, watching in front of the TV. So we do have a little bit of money. I'm thinking we probably should get some curtains or blinds, guys. What do we think? So, well, these are bigger windows than I usually use. Bloop. Bloop. Okay. Alright. And then what would we use for maybe like that? Oh yeah, that works. Oh. There. I like our boarded up window. I sell bathroom clutter. That's a good idea. Yeah, like, or blow dryers. I think I have a clutter piece that's a blow dryer. I like that. Thank you, Spotty Games. Again, tomorrow night, are you doing it at 8 o'clock? And do we know what game? Every time I ask you, maybe it's bad luck. Every time I start that conversation, OBS cuts off. Maybe we should put the link to your short in here. Okay, so we're going to let her put away the leftovers. She can use, and then maybe she can watch a spooky movie or something. Okay, and then you can clean up and put away leftover. She's going to want a handheld game. I hope there's someplace. 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. I'm not sure yet. It's Everything Goes Thursday. Uh-oh. And when she says everything, she means everything. Alrighty, so she just wants to make some money. She wants to get a bronze cosmetology, bronze restock, and bronze sales. She's an overachiever. So they're getting to know each other. Now technically, she's got enough room here. If we really wanted to be nice, I think that there's another child and there's a couple more children. And I don't remember. So I'm trying to think. There's at least 1 or 2 more children. There's definitely toddlers, because I think I only took 1 toddler. There's 2 more teens, but they're over at the they're at the halfway house, the old warehouse. I have a whole story going. This is nice. They're getting to know each other. Now, the only thing I don't like is, oh, I guess it's because she couldn't adopt her the normal way. So here, let's do family. Jez is her child. There. So now she adopted her. Okay, so there's the adoption. Oh, she's talking about aliens, creepy aliens. Boo, 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 boo. Sweetie, we don't believe in aliens. Don't you remember? The army said there's no such thing. Okay, here's one of the kids. That's one of the sisters. I don't remember. I feel like that's one of the little kids. Okay, so here. Oh. I feel like there was more of them. Maybe because they're still out and about. Oh, maybe because the other people adopted them. I don't know. I don't remember how it works. All right, we're going to let... Go sleep. Go sleep in pajamas. How about you get some more leftovers? And we'll let her go to bed because we've got a long day of hairdressing, and we'll set up the sales counter. I mean, I think we might have one more day before the next holiday. Yeah, before the summer holiday. I put this here. I mean, that we could have them grow. I have oranges. I don't think the oranges are going to do well here. Oh, wait. I was checking to make sure I had a burglar alarm. So my burglars are not just burglars. They come more often, and they are pyromaniacs. All right, it is 6 a.m. She is back in here just playing. How about you take a quick shower? Okay, so it is the first day of summer. Why don't you come over here, change into every day. So you see here, summer break. There's no school until autumn. Yay! And Jez has gained enough enthusiasm to talk about games. So once Ripley is done enough, we are going to go to work. I like her little outfit. I think she looks so cute, a free spirit. How about you, recycle? We should do something with their little yard, too. I like to build. What does she want to do? Play a computer game. So go play a game. And then we're going to have you real quick come over here, take a shower. And if this tree gets any fruit, we'll come over here and pick it. I always like when they have the sparkly food. Alright, so she's pretty much together. Let's go to work. Walk the lot, community lot. I want you to know nobody notices these aliens in town. It's mum's the word. How would they hide that? I mean, you've got these aliens running around amongst people. You think they just lock the town down?
Lost.
Do you think they quarantine the whole town? I mean, how do we put this story together? Nowhere here we come. The only place to go. On the road to nowhere. All right, where are we sticking? So you see, I have like the little blow dryer. I like that I did the wine here. Where would we stick? I'm thinking, where would I stick? Maybe right here. So if we get rid of this. And maybe put that. And the cashier. So let's see if she can come stand behind it and be the cashier. Go be cashier. Hello. Go do what I told you. Okay, she can stand behind it, so that's good. Can we get rid of that? That over there. What do I have for shelves? Shelf. Okay, how many? Oh, and they're all different colors. That's great. Okay, that last one only holds one. Okay, so we got that. Maybe for now, that's all we'll sell. I mean, I guess we could sell. I just didn't want them in the way of the rest of the shop. So yeah, we're gonna leave it at that for now. All right, let's see how it goes. All right, so open up the business. There we go. We're open for business. Come on. We're expanding already. Okay, and I need you to be the stylist. I don't think we should raise our price. Right now we're at cheap haircuts. I think they should be cheap. You can go basic sell her. They are the best blow dryers. They're going to blow that hair out straight. In this desert heat, you'll have no frizz. Spothy is laughing. I can hear her from the other room. She did not like my sales pitch. She knew I was lying. I don't know what to buy. Listen, buddy. You have blow dryers that are going to blow your hair. Lies, she put in the chat. You either can have a haircut or you can go buy a blow dryer. He needs a blow dryer. He likes purple. Purple? That's our favorite color here. Shut-da! He'll be a stylist. I want you to know that running a retail store is way better than the stylist shop. Let's see. So we need to make some money here. Oh, no, she's not gonna know what she wants. Can I help you? You can have a haircut or you can buy a blow dryer. Your hair is very short. Lola, how are all the children? How's Tank? Sister, you should let me... Yay. Okay, now wait. So this is going to be difficult. So if we do the wholesale, that is on the blow dryers. This, the Latorno, we love Tim Latorno, will give us some money. That's assessing mood. Reputation, they will like what they hear about us. And influential. What should we do? Usually I do this one because I'm usually running a place that I'm just selling things like blow dryers. Does anybody think I should deviate? What are some of these other things? Look for the mark. Sterling reputation. Perk up. You've learned that goods and services won't sell with a smile. Bad mood, no problem. You've learned to put a smile on anybody's face. Rally forth. What should we do, guys? Huzzah! You've attained the 9 magical levels of sales process. You can use sales and manipulate to get your customers to buy. Power network. Talk the power network. Instantaneously meet all the acquaintances of another sim. Does anybody care which direction we go in? You're being very quiet.
I don't know. It's a hair salon. Which one would work better?
Say it again.
It's a hair salon. Which one would work better?
I don't know. I don't ever play a hair salon.
Maybe reception?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Assess somebody's mood.
Mm.
Purple. Purple blow dryer. Absolutely have purple blow dryer. Here, how about you restock? I should have offered my sister a makeover. Oh, she's mad about being burgled. In my game, nobody ever gets burgled. If anybody who's on Twitch, Spotty Games is going to stick lies in there, and I'm sure that that's probably... So let's say sales. Oh, assess. We'll assess his mood and see how we do. See how that works. As a hairstylist, does he need... Matthew seems in a pretty good mood. All right, how can we use that against him? Spotty's laughing with people around. I knew aliens had mind control, Spotty Games is saying. Restock. Especially the purple ones. Oh my gosh, we made 155 off of those. How much are they? Okay, can we be the stylist? Okay, and then maybe we can offer a makeover to Lola after she checks out. I mean, this is supposed to be a hair salon. Lola, don't leave. You're supposed to be my sister. Ugh. Buck, Grunt, and Matthew. Offer makeover to Matthew. Matthew, you just left that plate on my floor. What's wrong with him? If I could mind control him to pick up his dirty plate. The stylist. Does anybody play these hair salons? Should I not have put trinkets? Will they not come to my shop? Will they not come to my little thing now? Will they not want their hair done because they can buy blow dryers? They're going to do it themselves. I need to break every blow dryer. That's what Spotty says. I don't know, to be honest. The worst. Oh, here it is. Basic cell. Come be as a stylist. Do not dare go to the bathroom. I even have the Prima guide for this. The old Prima guide, and I still don't know. Buddy, come let me cut off your hair. He's going to do it. What should we do to him? Unless we screw him up. Look at her face.
Who to bleed, Nabbit?
Come on, Matthew. You want this? It's cheap. Okay, here we go. Fingers crossed. Maybe shorter hair. Okay. We could make him bald. Oh, no. No wonder nobody comes to me. Quickly, offer a free makeover to him. Okay, so this... Oh, we lost the star. Okay, close the business. Restock. Man. Look, and we're in the red. We are not liking this at all. What does she want to do? Have a business level 2. Earn $500. I'm not even sure what to click here. All right, grab a plate. What was she happy about? I don't even know what she got happy about. She's like, thank God I'm off the register. We all understand that. We've all been there. Or she wants a good review at the on the newspaper. Listen, I hope Matthew wasn't the one giving us the review. Alright, why don't you run and use the all-in-one bathroom? No, she's checking herself out. Oh, I'm so sexy. So sexy. Why don't you eat that last sandwich? Alright, and I think we'll just go home. So I don't think we did too terrible. So our expenses were $2,200, and then the revenue was $1,200. So we didn't do terrible. I mean, it takes a year to get the businesses in the red. 2 more minutes, and then we're headed to another sim. What did we think of this family? Even though I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, come use the bathroom. I think we're learning together, says Spotty. Games and Ithio Spotty said she liked them. Okay. What is she doing? Oh, there's a skunk. Alright, so here, we're going to leave this family in just a second. I was trying to think. Because she wanted to go catch a fish. Maybe we should let her go fishing. That might be nice for her. She's not had a lot of fun. Up, we're getting the heat now. We are going to have to get an air conditioning unit. Maybe we'll put it in the living area. Maybe like right there. I guess right there. Oh, it doesn't want to sit in the wall where I wanted. Right there. All right, so in the living room, so they can all be cool in the living room, hanging out. All right, so guys, we didn't adopt another child. We're just grinding at the hair salon. We'll have to think about what we want here. Don't answer the phone. And I'm gonna have to look up. No, nobody's available to talk to you. We have to decide what we want here as far as if we're going to keep selling the blow dryers. It might be easier just to send her to work or something. So it could be. We still have 13,000. We're doing okay. So now we're going to go to nervous subject. So like I said, nervous subject was raised by the Beakers, I think was their name. So I never play in this town, so if I say something, yeah, the Beakers, which they're elderly now, and they were performing weird things on nervous subject, even though his mother was a specter, and supposedly is the child of the Grim Reaper. So I was thinking, you know, after all that trauma, you're not going to be normal. I did try to hire him at the gas station. He worked for 2 seconds and he was like, I'm not putting, I think I told him to stock something. I didn't, Rip Grunt did. And I get very personal with these Sims. I told him to stock and he quit. So anyway, so Rip Grunt told him to stock the shelves and he quit. So once he got his inheritance from his mother, get the mail, I decided it's probably better for him to own his own business. So he does. It looks like he wants puppies and kittens, and he wants to resurrect Leod, and we'll talk about that in just a moment. So where is, I thought I had the cheaty tree here somewhere. This is Newt Curious. She is the twin sister of the girl we just played, and he had made this special area back here for her. We'll put the walls up. So you can see she has a little bit of Stockholm syndrome going on. I think he was meaning to do some experiments on her, but I don't know. They're kind of liking each other here at this point. So I don't know. So she's been helping him at the farm. I don't know. And he's been thinking about a family. He's been thinking about adoption. She's thinking that she wants children. So I'm not sure what we're going to do here with these two. But definitely, there's something strange going on here. You guys can ponder that. I'm going to do my cheaty tree because I think it's only 2:30 in the afternoon. I think we're going to max our motives here so we can go to the farm. Alright, so we're going to have Nervous and her. We're going to walk to a community lot with Newt. We're going to leave the dog behind and we're going to go to the old bovine farm. A jail, Ethiospathy said. Yeah, yeah, you know, it not exactly a jail as much as like a cozy, close bedroom. It's all the way that you look at it. Anyway, so a farm and a roadside side stand for tourists that once came to see the crash site and science center. But now there is supposedly no crash site, and we will let these guys on the way to the bovine. Oh, never mind, because now they're going. I was going to say we would stop and see the science center because the army base built themselves around the science center, so the government took over. And so no, there is no going to visit. It's a community lot, but the idea is that there's nothing to see here at the science center. So here's the old bovine farm. So if this looks familiar, this is what is the name of the neighborhood when you go to with the plant sims. Does anybody remember what that's called? So you know the guy McGregor's farm? So I uploaded McGregor's farm and changed it a little bit. In fact, unfortunately for McGregor, he was still on the farm. So here lies Leo McGregor. I don't know what happened to him. So spray the plants. I don't know how he died. Sometimes people die. All right, we're going to have her clean up all these old recycle. I'm sorry, compost, whatever. I guess you can't get the computer. So you can see it was like a nice old farm. And then inside the farm, we have some things, something weird is going on. And I was thinking about him, he wants to resurrect Leod. And I'm thinking maybe we should make him a zombie and turn him into a townie. I mean, here, go feed. So none of them have put the little cake out. In Sims 2, did they put the little cake out? I have no idea what I'm doing. I've done all kinds of things I've never done here. I never had the cow plants in Sims 2. I had them in Sims 4, but they just kind of sit here like plants. Last night, we went on vacation for spring break with my university students, which I never done. My university students just grind all the way through university. And I went to the mysterious hut and we got the voodoo doll. Never done that. I can't wait to use the voodoo doll. I'm having fun with this. So, things I've never done. So here is the roadside stand. And so in here we're selling trinkets. Things that you'd buy at a country roadside stand. So we got like armadillos and things. And spaceships, of course, because it was supposed to be the old stand. I never did the voodoo doll. That was cool. So Spothy was with me last night. She thought I was going to kill everybody. So did you do these cows here in Sims 2? Is she still? You were supposed to compost this, woman. And have you done the zombies? I need answers. Okay, let's open the stand and see how we do. Open the business. She wants to fall in love. Yeah, they will put the cake out, and I believe it's insta-death if the Sims takes it. Okay. Didn't you have somebody disappear at a birthday party or something? Spothy Games is saying they put the cake out, and it's insta-death if the Sims take it. And she did not video any of this. I did mark, I think, everything for sale. Yep, I did. Okay, so I'm going to probably have to ring people up. Yes, the nanny was murdered by the cow plant. Oops. I bet it was interesting to call that nanny service. Oh, my dear. Oh, here we go. This is one of the teens you can adopt. Here we go. Okay, I can tell I'm going to have to change how I'm looking at this because... Oh, I thought I closed that door. Listen, you. Wait a minute. I meant not close the door, locked it. Lock, allow any household. I thought I had already done that. All right, how about you go sales? May I help you? And you can be our cashier.
Yes, I see.
Oh, look, and it's nighttime too. Oh my gosh, can you imagine if these people get eaten by the cow plant? I thought that dog might have been the werewolf. I'm like, there's going to be all kinds of trouble. But we already got a star here. Stars for all my Resident Evil people. What? And with the hairdresser, it's like I've got no stars. It's terrible. Okay, so sales, do basic, sales, do basic, and then please restock everything. So I really like the retail stores. I love the retail store. For the first time, we've got restaurants going on. The bar is a bar and restaurant. I'm a dismal failure at some of these. If it's not a retail store, I cannot run it. So you will see me do these in the coming weeks. We were doing a vampire playthrough of Jasper Heights. And I couldn't play I never play occults. So we were doing this for a while. We can always go back to Jasper Heights if you guys miss it. But I thought you guys might like Strangetown. I don't see a lot of people playing Strangetown. Oh, she's having a breakdown. Oh, I had a little kid that had a breakdown. No, I don't know. Yeah, I think it was a little kid or a teen have a breakdown the other day because they got caught cheating. And they jumped up and down. We were on a community lot. And they jumped up and down. I've never seen this before. And wrecked all the flowers on the community lot. I've never seen that. So, like, I swear, it's like I didn't play this game for the last 20 years. So, like, her throwing a tantrum as a teen is kind of funny. Do you guys feel that way? That, like, every time you play The Sims 2, it's something new? Yay, we got another star. Congratulations! This is the first simoleon earned by Nervous from Bovine Farm. It has been placed in Nervous's inventory. Display this award with pride for all to see. Okay, we will. Where can we put it? Maybe up on top of the fireplace? Okay, we can't put it on top of the fireplace. That aggravates me there. We do have some fruit, so we could probably... I think we're going to use this fruit. Bland orange. It's probably bland because it was the first fruit that came out after McGregor's death. It's probably death fruit. Oops. I don't know. Does anybody want to see McGregor as a zombie? And then I know that there's a way like to make him unselectable and then he can just be a townie. Maybe I should look into that before I do it. But I do know there's a way. So, like, I could make him a zombie and then put him in the towny thing, and then he'd just be wandering aimlessly as a zombie around town. Look, here she goes. She's having... You know, you better be careful. My cow plants might eat you. Where did that guy go? Look, it's somebody that I gave bad hair to, and they look like a mad scientist in my lab. Okay, please, can I help you? Why are you out in the cow plant barn? There's cake. There's cake. Maybe I should lock the cake door. Spotty is laughing that I said it was the cake door. Maybe you should come inside. You've wandered. The armadillos. Do these look like armadillo? Rank 1. Okay, so this is where I always do this because then everything that I buy will be cheaper. Cheaper armadillos. Oh my gosh, we got 2 cakes. Look how evil they are and still. I think these were way... I think the Sims 4 cow plants that wag their little tails and whatever are so cute. But there's something creepy about the very stillness of these cow plants, don't you think? I love what you've done with your hair. Okay, he's going up to take a shower. He's like, those cow plants make me feel dirty all over. Newt, she's getting tired. All right, we're gonna do this for another second, then maybe they should go home. I like this post here because while the little lights do not shine very bright, I like that the ivy, like, it's like alien ivy. That's why I put ivy all down here. I am going to, you can package this lot. I don't think I saved it before these guys owned it. I am going to put a lot of this stuff on my Patreon. All right, we're gonna let Newt close, or Ripley. Who is this? Newt, close this. Cashier. Oh my gosh! Here comes that grumpy teen. She was coming from the cow plant farm. I can tell there's going to be several missing people. Thank you. Come again. And are these cow plants, does anybody know, like the ones in Sims 4, do they die if you don't feed them and you just have skeleton cow plants? That was the problem I had in Sims 4. There's going to be death, and most likely in the last 10 minutes of the game. Oh my god. You act like... There's always something that happens either in the first couple minutes of my game or the last couple minutes. So what we're going to do is, now that we close, you can stop. We're going to have them walk to a couple other lots. And I know that Spothy's going to love this. So she likes my... We're going to... Let's see. The gas and go. She loves my gas station. So Rip Grunt, that was the middle son of the Grunts. He owns the gas station, and he's making a go of Gas and Go. Nowhere Gas and Go. It's the only gas station in town. This is one of these ones that Spothy is asking me to stick up on my page. It's another one that I'm gonna have to put. There's, I think it's called Chris Hatch's. It's a little globe, and it's a lot cleaner when you've had your Sims. Oh look, we've got something going on over here. Spothy loves this build. So I do have some gas pumps that we're gonna stick here, and so this is the build. I did have a car here, one of those cars that you can fix, and he fixed it and then would drive around the block, so it was a mess. So we ended up having to put just tires and stuff for sale in here. So here you go. So that's our Gas and Go. And let's go to a different one. Walk to lot community. The next one. Oh, I'll show you the army base before we go home. Because we talk a lot about the army base. So the main army base is technically a hotel lot now. I zoned it as a hotel. But originally I just had built a lab, a science lab here. And then I thought the army was going to come and build around it and take the lab over. So that's what we did. So here it is. This is the army base. Turn on all lights. So you're going to get to see it. So this is the army base that built around the lab. And right over the hill is the crash site. The original, the one that just comes with your game. Okay, so you've got the army base. Inside here is where the little guy is. And my thought was you could rent the little army housing if you wanted to stay here. There is a little mess place, which is technically a restaurant over here. So you can come in here, and I have the work anywhere mod for this little stove. And then there's bathrooms and a main entrance. And then you come up here and we've got the alien. And Spotty and Spotty are saying they love this build. And you've got the alien center here. That is only, and the upstairs. So the whole point of this was that they were experimenting here. And the lab is supposed to be only partly up and running anymore because the government came in and took over, and you know there's obviously experiments and things going on, but they don't want people knowing what's going on here. And then over here we've got some military personnel, and so that's what's going on over there. So there was supposed to be money here and things were going to happen. But I think there's cockroaches over here that people can't get to. And so that's the story behind this. And now the town, after years and years, has fallen into disrepair. So this is a community lot that you can go to. But the idea is that you're not supposed to be here. All right, so we're back home. I think everybody was getting a little bit tired. And that's his dog, Old Reb. Figured, you know, it's kind of one of those towns where you'd have that kind of dog. All right, let's grab some food. Oh my gosh, she's looking like, see, look, you see he wants to adopt a child. I'm not sure where we would stick a child. I mean, technically, maybe I could put a bump out over here. I don't think we could do a toddler, maybe a child or a teen. I mean, you guys, you know, what do you guys think? Where could we put even somebody? I mean, you know, they make a cute, dysfunctional family. We're gonna have him run up here and use the bathroom. So dysfunctional, says Spotty Games, but she likes it. Stop eating my dog's food. I mean, really, we could put just a tiny, on this side, we could put a tiny little bump out, just big enough for a bed. I mean, we'd have to put air conditioning because one of the things I have learned is for babies and toddlers and children, If they get overheated, she's eating rotten food. If their temperature goes up too much, and they're overheated, or the social worker comes and takes my children. I've had that happen a couple times because of my temperature mod. So I'm getting, a little bit more careful when it comes. Look, she's in her bed. Do you see she likes it up there? So we do up. There's my bigger bills mod, $1,050. So pay all bills. Yes, I remember the Brokes. Okay, anybody who watched my Brokes build, they got overheated, and immediately the social worker came, took all of my children, and the rest of the video was me trying to get the children back. I mean, my stream here was blowing up with everybody freaking out that I need to get the kids back. Okay, so we paid $1,000. That's my bigger bills mod. Here, can you clean this? 1,500% more. Can we serve dinner? Maybe like pork chops? He obviously can cook. Look, he wants to fall in love too. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe we've got a love connection here, guys. Nervous gained a point of cleaning by cleaning the locker room counterfeit. It's counterfeit. I don't know if I've had counterfeit before. It's a counterfeit. I love the names of this. Oh, look at our little doggy. Yeah, I'm thinking we might be able to build a little lean-to off the back. I mean, I'm sure we could do it off the back of this, but it wouldn't make any sense because this is supposed to be like a trailer. Whereas like just a little wooden lean-to off the back of here makes perfect sense. If it was on a platform, oh, this bad dog. If it was on a platform, or I could do stole for destroy my furniture. What am I trying to think of? If it was on a foundation, we could do a basement and put the child in the basement. I can hear my daughter from the other room going, "Oh my gosh!"
Lord Phobin, my lord.
her fiance supports me. Hi, Stinky. I didn't see him on here. Oh, look at her coming out here all sexy. She wants a baby.
Kidney.
Ah, here's Lola Singles. She's like, "Hey, alien sister friend." All right, we're gonna put him to sleep. All right, she's gonna clean up, and then we'll have her put the food away. She can tend. She learned how to tend these plants from her father. Oh, did he get up because of the dishwasher? Sleep in the pajamas. Oh, I did say sleep in pajamas. Yeah, she's over here tending her little strange hydroponic plants. I question this. Usually I kill these, so I'm not sure what happens with them. Anybody wants to put in the comments, do you make money from them? Do you get skills from these? I don't know. She wants a kissy poo. I don't know, maybe when they wake up tomorrow we can do a little romance before we head back to the bovine farm. Okay, this was a lot of plant tending. I like the dog just took a pee on the front porch. At least it wasn't in the house. Oh, we got werewolves. And he's getting stinky. Okay. Alright, how about you? Go use. Go take a shower. Here we can. Oh, maybe I didn't think she could sit there because of the TV. She can join Nervous. Alright, so how about you go? Use. Take a shower. And we're gonna have her come down here, fill the bowl, and get leftovers. Because we don't want them to starve to death while I'm trying to have a love connection here. Oh my goodness. Look, he's stinky. And he's digging. Pets. And I do not have a thing for him. A tub. Come down here and pull the weeds. Okay, how about we make our move? Come over here and flirt with her. Hi, darling. Oh, there we go. He's like, no. Oh, there we go. Wait, did he not fall in love? Only she did? Should she maybe flirt with him? Flirt? She's like, no as well. What's going on here? Maybe. Okay, so they both fell in love. What does he want? Classic dance? Okay, we got all kinds of hearts. I hear hearts and love. And Bati said to me maybe she's shy. Alright, so can we just do like a kiss, make out? Alright, so there. That was easy. They were ready. Alright, let me real quick see if we take a little bed. I don't know if that'll work right there. Maybe. Because, okay, the reason I'm saying it might not work there is you see we got some uneven terrain. I don't think that's going to work. I could probably do one here. And we could move the fence over and put like a little lean-to there. Because I was thinking maybe they could adopt a child. So we could move the fence out like around here. Let's see. Okay, so the fence is still going to be there. And then right, I know, it's tiny, but it's got to make sense for the size of the cabin. You know what I mean? Like, the cabin is tiny. Okay, so there. So we have that. Alright, and then there would be like just a door right there. And then there should probably be a window. Yeah, like something like that. And then we'd just be real simple. Super simple. We'd have to put an air conditioner in here. And then that's it. That's the whole thing. We would have to put a light. Okay, that and an air conditioning unit. What do we think? Do we think they're ready to be parents? They can't walk over this grass, which is why I'm moving it. What do we think? Do we like their parenting cabin? They could have a child. We could let them adopt. Itzia Spati says they're ready. All right, we're gonna let her come out here and mop up the dog piddle. And we're gonna call a service. He's gonna be here. Dear diary, I kissed a woman today. I think an alien woman. Yes, we would like a child. Congratulations, your request to adopt has been approved. We're confident you're going to make a great parent. Wonderful. I question the adoption agency here. They'll take our children for, like, just them being a little bit warm, but... Okay. Alright, let's... Yeah, my kids are a little tiny bit overheated, and all of a sudden you're stealing my children, but I can have this whole desert oasis thing going on, and you're like, yeah, you're a great parent. I seriously question them. All right, let's... Can I move you? Thank you. All right, so we're putting the tub here. Can we have old Reb get a bath? We're going to drop off the family member tomorrow at 10 a.m. All right. We're going to let them chill out a little bit. I think they need some fun. I don't know how this dog got so dirty. Okay, she wants to go catch a fish. I'm trying to think, what do I have? Oh, I think she can catch a fish at the bovine farm. So after they can go to the farm. Can she relax on here? Yeah, okay. I'm not sure what she was trying to do. Walks a lot. Did he just pee in front of my phone again? Yeah, look, it's very comfortable. She didn't even want to move. Well, I guess because she lives in a cell, and she lives in a cell, and she has no air conditioning.
Vivi la dish.
So we're going to get a child tomorrow. We're not going to get a baby or a toddler just because I don't think their life is conducive to that. Hey, mean dog. I don't like that dog being mean to my hound. I hate when that happens. Alright, we're going to have her go out back here. She wanted to fish using a worm. Ooh, I wonder if we bring McLeod back as a zombie. Will he live on this lot, and can he be a free helper for the store? Like, do I have to pay zombies? And do zombies eat? Oh, look at this. What is going on? And are they smoking? Is that smoke coming from them? What is this? I find them fascinating. Oh my God, free labor, says Ithiospathy. my stuff is sickly. Wonderful. All right.
Woo, pheasant.
Mop up the puddle. Well, he wants to fish too, so he can go fish. I mean, we have this farm. We might as well have a little bit of fun. And then we're going to have him cook. She's not having any fun. Oh, she wants to get engaged to Nervous. We're going to lock that as a 1 because I think that's cute. I don't see that in... I don't know. Maybe. We'll have to see how Stream feels about her getting engaged to Nervous. Okay, she's not having any fun fishing. Alright, what can she do for funsies? Continue to paint. Okay, so she seemed to like that. Did you catch anything? A boot. Okay, I wonder, can we sell that boot? Can we make money off of our boot? Okay, can we... We can sell the boot. That's great. I mean, I want to keep the fish to cook, but... Okay, so he got a fish, which is wonderful, because I want him to come in here and cook some food, serve dinner, bass with squash. He got a bass. Okay, and I think too we can sell the paintings. I need a bigger room. Alright, I don't know that they'll get a lot on that, but you know, whatever. She's hot. All right, we're gonna have her come and eat the lovely sparkly fish.
Super. Hävor palarin jääb.
What's 11?
Puhutaan selkällä. Niin. Pagra vikita.
Okay, and then he can go put away leftovers. Okay, she's going upstairs, I guess, to take a shower. Oh, look at this bathroom. This was messy. McLeod was obviously a messy farmer. Well, I guess he was a farmer. All right, I need to do some research, guys, since nobody's giving me input on zombies. I guess none of you play with zombies. I take it that was not something we did. And I guess I should go out and feed our cow plants. I don't want them to die. Spray. Ooh, look, they're all out here and it's very smoky. I love it. Oh my God, this is awesome. All right, let's feed everybody. We should give them all names. I am ashamed. I played the cult, but never zombies. Oh, Spothy. Well, and you haven't given me much info on these cow plants either. Do they die? Okay, I need to get the mod that you can sleep on community lots. You know, I just don't have enough mods.
Oh,
They just become little skeletons. They're so cool. I don't remember. I don't think they did in Sims 3. Let me look. Okay, Spotty Games is looking up if they die.
Oh,
Okay, so they're all happy. Look, our little bovines are so pleased. They're so precious. Does anybody else think the cow plants are precious? Okay, take a shower and use. Right, and then I think we're going to have to go home because we were just kind of goofing around here. Okay. Oh my gosh, look, she has 4 cow plants in her thing too. I could have a lot more cow plants. Okay, come down here and harvest the sickly fruit that's here. We're going to take that home, I guess. I mean, maybe we could put a little juicer here. Let's see. Since we're going to spend a lot of time here, we could be juicing. Oh, I can't put it. Oh. Yeah, maybe because this already has a little guy, a little jumpy. All right, and then she's going to come in and stock. Does she have fish too? No, she has cow plants. They can die. They need to be fed in 12 hours of showing the cake. My cow plants can die in Sims 2. So Spotty came back to us and she writes, she's on Twitch. They can die. They need to feed in 12 hours of showing the cake. Oh my gosh. Okay, Spotty, I'm going to have you look up zombies. Find out about zombies. Can we just have him, if we bring him back? Now they're very slow. Oh, look, there's more fruit here. Wait, before you, I guess you can just harvest. So interesting. Can I? Oh, so that would be so cool. All right, I need to also, I think if you make a sim unselectable stock. Does she not have? What's going on? Is she just harvesting? Yeah, she's harvesting. All right, let's see. Oh, it goes in his inventory, I guess. See what happened here. Okay, he, I guess, is the only one. So she harvests, but I guess because it's his farm, it goes in his inventory. Okay, so we learned something new. So it's a community lot, and Nervous owns it. So Newt harvested the fruit, but it went into his inventory. So I was trying to have her stock the juicer, and it kept going into his inventory. So just so everybody's aware that that's a thing. I didn't realize that. So we'll be able to have some nice fruit juice while we're here at that place. This is a nice little area. We'll put some kids' toys here because, you know, did you know you can make zombie pets? What? What? Spotty is writing to me. We are finding awesome things. Spotty games. So you can make zombie pets. She just found this out. This is incredible. Walk home. No, and we make zombie pets by resurrecting them the same way. Oh my God. This is awesome. All right, so we're walking back home at 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm sure this is the kind of place, you know, you're just dying to hang out. So when they die, when the cow plants die, did they become little skeletons?
Yes, they do.
They become the little skeletons. Ooh. Okay, I think, I'm not sure, guys. Don't quote me on this. But I think if you go into the little thingy here that is the pets, I think it's this one, and there should be a little sign that's like no pets, one of these signs, I don't know which one it is. So we're going to put both of them here. And it should get rid of these strays that keep coming and fighting with my poor dog. Here, would you shoo that pet?
Blisti. Ran Cantini Moon.
Yes. Chase him off.
Whoosh, whoosh.
Okay.
Whoosh, Saba.
Nappa. Okay. Yeah, I don't care if you don't like these signs. We don't want all these dang pets here.
Bush Nabla.
Oliver.
Alright, so we're going to have her go up and sleep in pajamas. I guess he's going to play with the dog a little bit. Okay, let's see. Spothy writes, zombies' hygiene drops fast. That makes sense. Let's see, they lose all their skills. Undead teens qualify for Undead's educational scholarship. OMG. Well, I was just going to make him a zombie and then make him roam around as like a townie. I was going to make him like unselectable. I think that's how you make townies. Like, I guess that's a little bit mean of me, but whatever. I guess too on the farm, if we get a girl dog, these changes are permanent. There's no cure. Wait, if he's a zombie, there's no cure? I'm wondering if we get a girl dog, if then we get puppies. I was going to say puppies and kittens. I don't think if I have a girl dog, I'll have kittens. Hi, is Nude available? She's sleeping in her cell right now. Huh, so there's no cure for zombies. So if you have an undead teen zombies, they are a zombie teen forever. Right, so they'll be a zombie forever. Here's Spothy's writing, if a sim died pregnant, they will give birth and then turn, the zombie baby will be human. Wow.
They will turn zombie after birth. After they give birth to the child, but the child will be human.
Okay, so the sim stays human while pregnant, and then they give birth to the baby, and then they turn into a zombie, but the baby is a human. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. I just learned this stuff as today years old. I lost people listening to me. They were obviously weren't interested in zombies. We had like 7 people watching and got into the zombie things, and they're like, bye, you're a wacko. All right, so we're going to let them sleep for a little bit. We have to decide if we want... I don't think we're going to have them get married. I'll have to think about that.
What is it? What
is he doing? Oh, we wanted the air conditioner. Okay, I guess this is going to be a thing here. So there, they can stand in front of the air conditioner. Well, everybody who is still with me, thank you. I lost a lot of people because I went down this dark zombie trail. Okay, so everybody wants to be in front of the air conditioning. I don't think we need an air conditioner in all the units, but maybe what we'll do is we will put ceiling fans will also work. God, that's a big ceiling fan for this little tiny space. Okay, I'll have her turn on all fans. And then increase the speed. Oh, hey. Greet Ruth. We know Ruth. She was having the nervous breakdown. I thought she was going to get eaten by the cow plant. How you doing, Ruth? She's also one of the teens from the missing army people. Can we talk about our hobby? Films and literature. You would think it was zombies the way that I talk. Nature. Itziospathi says, I like learning the new things. I always feel I learned something about the game and I've played for decades. Thank you. I appreciate that. Good joke. I do not know how to make this kid happy. She is on this crazed nervous breakdown. If she had stopped at the bovine farm yesterday, she would be cow food. Oh, we're talking about the burglars. He said, stick them up. Okay, we're going to ask to leave everybody. All right, let's get some leftovers. He's back here on the ballet bar. I like that. Is she silly?
Let's
see. She's outgoing. Yeah, she's active, playful. She's having fun in that tub. Grab a sandwich or pork chop or whatever the heck I got going on over there. So we get a child at 10 o'clock in the morning. Oh, hey, it's Rip. How about you go greet Rip? Go put away the leftovers.
Yes, I see.
And then you can go back to your bunker. How you doing, Rip? Can we talk about our hobbies? I guess we're not friends with We're a little friendly with Rip. I guess we fell out of friendship when I quit on him abruptly after working for him at the garage. Maybe we can be friends again, a little bit of friends. Because we had a pretty high level, but I mean, in all fairness, Nervous was kind of a jerk. I think Nervous was hitting on Rip. I'm starting to think that Newt here, this is a marriage of convenience. Uh-oh, the skunk. You know how something always happens in the last 10 minutes? I thought we were going to have skunk. Oh, look how cute.
Wabble.
No, I don't need lights. I need you to take a shower. All right, where are you? She's back at the back. They all really like that ballet bar in the back. Okay, take a shower. Maybe you can tend. It looks like those plants have gotten carried away back here. Look at these plants. Wow. They're definitely alien. How about you mop up the dog piddle before the social worker gets here? He's like, I don't know that I like that. I think maybe we need to move the dog bowl over to here. And then we can put an extra chair because we're going to have an extra person. There we go. How nice. Look, we're all ready for our child. And there's a nice, look, there's a nice little porch right here. I mean, roof. So during thunderstorms, nobody dies. I know y'all think that I'm just out to kill Sims. He hates it. Listen, Nervous. Go recycle the paper. I'm not out to kill anybody. We're waiting for our child. So, again, these children should be, I'll let you know if it's one of the kids, but all the kids right now should be from the missing soldiers. And they all ended up with the social worker because, of course, if you have no parent, the social worker comes. Except, I learned the hard way, not for teens. They just leave the teens. I didn't realize that until the teens were just there. And I was like, okay. I didn't realize that. I don't know if the rest of you knew that. All right, can we hurry this along? We're out of time, and I don't have our child. Okay, the social worker should be here any second. Nervous gained a point of logic from the grand parlor chess table. All right, so here comes our child, I think. 2 minutes, 59. We're counting down. All right, where's our baby? Didn't they say it would be today? Here she is. Okay, we want a child. Oh yeah, so this little boy is definitely, I don't know why he's saying he's a curious. Oh baby. Oh, maybe because Newt adopted him? Interesting. Yay! Okay, so stop playing with the chess table. Okay, so we got a boy. It's a boy. So say hello. Look, he's like, hi guys. Can you maybe talk, chat, talk about hobby, films and literature? Nervous is like going, he's like, yeah, okay, I'm going up to the thingy. He's like, I'll go play it out back. All right, so there you go. He would like a telescope, a lemonade stand, and a game. He kind of likes her. He's not so sure about Nervous subject, which I think is fair. Okay, so that's Luce. So he was one of the kids from the soldiers. What do we think? Are we liking the family? All right, so we're at the 10 o'clock mark. Look, nothing happened in the last 10 minutes. Bothy Games is saying, I love it. Yeah, so good times here. I don't know where we can get the kid anything he wants. We can put what he wants. We can get him a game and maybe a lemonade stand at the bovine farm. He could sell lemonade to people who are thirsty before they go into the cow plants. I mean, he's a little entrepreneur. He's perfect for the family. And, you know, he's a boy. He'll probably love the dog. Let's see if he's interested in anything. Oh, he likes music and dance. He'll fit into the family. They're all back there with that dance thing. Okay, he's outgoing. He's a little sloppy, a little lazy, kind of serious. Okay. Okay, why don't you feed the dog a treat? All right, well, that's it for tonight, gang. I hope you enjoyed Strangetown. You can let me know. Also, next week, on Tuesday, we're headed back to Pleasant View. Wednesdays are our Strangetown. I will see you all again next week. Like I said, on More Tipsy Mommy Shark. Yes, you can talk to Luce. On More Tipsy Mommy Shark, I have a couple of builds from this town. It was a pair of rentals is on, and you can see the building process for that. I look forward to seeing you all again. Thank you for hanging out with me. I'll see you again next week. I wish you happy gaming, happy simming, and bye-bye.